I went to the other side of the United States. And oh boy, it almost felt like traveling at that time for me was the worst possible thing that could ever happen. Don't get me wrong, it was an amazing time. I had a blast. Me, from California, I went to Arizona, New Mexico, a little bit of Texas, Oklahoma, where I watched the new Sonic movie, which was a W movie, by the way. Take that, Mufasa. Or Kansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Then on our way back, we went to Louisiana. And then Texas. Then after Texas, back home to California. And yes, we did all of that in a car. And yes, I am Mexican. It was stacked to the brim, with 6 people in the car with a bunch of luggage. From the 19th of December to January 6th, I was enjoying my trip, hence why I didn't post any videos. But I did come back with a story to tell. I'm here to tell you guys my thoughts, the things I've seen throughout my trip. Let's start with the first thing that went horribly wrong throughout my trip. New Orleans, Louisiana. Fun fact, it was also New Year's.
Back now with the latest on that horrific breaking news out of New Orleans, where a car plowed into a group of revelers on Bourbon Street. We have just learned that 10 people are now confirmed dead, 30 others injured. Police say this was an intentional act. The suspect, we're told, is on the loose. This is video from Bourbon Street captured by our ABC station WGNO in New Orleans.
I am not lying when I say this. We were literally on that street right there. That shot right there where there's a bunch of palm trees with Christmas lights. We were literally standing right there, and literally right in front of us, there was like a line of 50 cop cars just going into one direction on one lane. While that was happening, my mom slowly turned around and looked at me, wondering what the heck's going on. And I simply responded, and like in common sense, it's probably just a drunk guy driving. Since it's New Year's, he's probably drunk, and in the process of that, he's just driving away from 50 cops. And then after that, we just walked away. Didn't really think about it much. We assumed it was just like a New Orleans thing on New Year's, where people get a little too crazy on New Year's in New Orleans. And we just went to our hotel, we went to sleep, and that was the end of the day. We didn't think about it too much. Then when we woke up, we went to the lobby in the hotel and noticed in the TVs that they were talking about it, and it happened coincidentally on the road that we were just on. From that moment forward, we all got chills from what we just witnessed. So from the rest of the day, we just did our own thing. We just went to go eat, we went to go explore. Then later that day, we went to go check out what happened, and then I got this image. It gave my mom chills, bro. Like, she literally yelled at it. She was like, dude, this is insane. Like, we were down the street and around the block when it happened, bro. Like, we weren't that far away. That's why we saw a bunch of cops, like 50 cop cars going down one lane right in front of us. And we were just standing there like, what? We felt very sad because it was just like, dude, the year just started and people died, bro. Like, that... Like, in all honesty, bro, that sucked. Like, my family and I, we were just, like, in shock. Like, we're like, dude, that sucks, bro. My condolences to everyone who were affected by it, you know? That was the worst way to start the year off. But after all that, we went to Texas. We stayed there for a few days. And after that, we went straight back home to California. Our California arrival wasn't very wholesome. Because while we literally, as soon as we entered California, our car was shaking, bro. It was windy as fuck. Because apparently California's on fucking fire again. After how many fucking times? Oh, 100.
We start tonight with that breaking news in Southern California. Fear and concern is growing tonight as flames light up the Los Angeles hillsides. Firefighters are scrambling to contain several major fires tonight. Just into our newsroom, we are learning of another fire erupting, this time in Sylmar in the San Fernando Valley. Extremely strong winds are fanning the dangerous and potentially deadly flames that have already forced tens of thousands of people to evacuate.
The second I get home, bro, I am greeted by fucking winds that can pick me up and throw me to the other side of the United States again. But what makes this worse is that it's burning like a big chunk of LA. And fun fact, I live an hour away from LA. So thank God also that I'm not going through any of those situations. Again, my condolences to everyone who's also been affected by these flames. But for real, bro, that fucking sucks. Everywhere I go, bro, I'm dealing with some brand new bullshit. It's like I have a curse right in between my fucking ass cheeks that wherever I go, I cause a fucking some type of crisis to every fucking plot of land I take a step on. Other than that, that's pretty much all I gotta say, really. I went to the south of the United States and I've gone through some challenges, like those two, for example. Those were the only things that were like heavy hitters for me and my family, and it sucks. My condolences to everyone who's been affected by these two incidents. But other than that, to you guys at home watching this, thank you guys so much for watching, taking your time out of your day to listen to me yap about something that I've done in my trip. And yeah, that being said, thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys all later.